I'm here at Dunfield Creek at the base of Mount Tammany in New Jersey. And if you see a white stripe like this in a tree along the Appalachian Trail, that is an indicator that you are on the Appalachian Trail. So this trail right here is part of the Appalachian Trail that runs through Maine, I believe, all the way to Georgia. I believe it goes through 13 states. It's like 2,400 miles, I believe. Don't quote me, I can't remember the exact, but so that would be an indicator of the Appalachian Trail. Now up there, where that girl is, there's two trails. So the one where you see that tree with the two white stripes on it, that would tell you it's the Appalachian Trail. So the Appalachian Trail would be to the left, and that trail over there to the right, which has that blue mark on it, see that? That would be Dunfield Creek, which you would be going right alongside the waterfalls. So that would be Dunfield Creek, which would bring you up to Sunfish Pond, which is about 4 miles up. So you would follow that blue trail mark. And then if you go to the left, you would follow the white. See the white on that tree? You would follow the white trail, which would be the Appalachian Trail. Because the Appalachian Trail on the east coast of America is the white indicators on the trees. You can see that. And sometimes if a tree is down, you know, due to weather, they'll paint the markers on rocks. So that's not uncommon. Volunteers and park rangers and people who take care of the trails in our country make a very good effort in painting the markers up high, eye level, so that you can see it as you're hiking. I guess it's not on this side of the tree, it's on the other side. But that's how you would know where you are when you're on a hike. For example, I know I'm on a trail here, but when I come to a crossroads and there's a tree with a white paint and another one with a blue painted stripe, I need to know which way I'm going to go, so I know which trail I'm going to keep going on. So that's why when you're on a hike, it's very important that you know which hike you're going with your map or GPS, and follow the indicators. Follow I see one down there. Follow the stripes that you see on the tree or on the rocks, and it'll tell you. So if you're on the Appalachian Trail, it's a white one. So all you got to keep looking for is the white one. And if you're on, you know, if you have to cross to a different trail, just follow that paint mark on the tree. So it's so beautiful here in this water. As you can see, I'm coming up to a white mark on the tree. So right now I'm actually leaving. I'm going down the mountain, the base of the mountain of the trail. And the paint stripe is usually on both sides of the tree, or when you're going one way and when you're going the other way. So there you go. That is the indicator that I am on the Appalachian Trail in New Jersey. It should be on the other side of the tree. Let's see. I don't see it. Alright, well, sometimes it is. It usually is. But if for whatever reason it's not as you're walking, just always be observant of your surroundings and look around for the trees, because if I was going this way, I would not have known. I'm assuming in the beginning of the trail there is a mark saying it's the Appalachian Trail, so I probably just didn't see it on the way up. But since I'm leaving on the way down, I saw it now. Anyway, so that's my tip. Oh, and when you go on a trail, when you go on a hike, always tell somebody where you're going. You don't just want to go blind, even if you're going for an hour or two. It's good to message your friends, your family, your kids, aunt, uncles, neighbors, somebody to let them know, hey, listen, I'm going to do this hike right now, and I'm going to be gone for a few hours, and here's where I'm going. Because God forbid, you just never know. You know, you're out in nature. There's birds, trees, bears, animals, people. And, you know, God forbid, you never know what can happen. And it's always important to let somebody know where you're going. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So there's little areas here in Dunfield Creek. I haven't gone farther up enough, but there are little like ways that you can get down towards where the water is. Obviously you can't swim because, you know, trees and rocks and all the debris, but there's little like watering spots where you can wet your feet, so that's nice. And you can have a little picnic and just enjoy being outside. I can listen to that sound all day. Beautiful. So one thing that's good to do when you're on a hike, I don't have it right now, but I do actually have it at home. I just didn't bring it with me. But in the meanwhile, what I'm doing is, as I'm hiking, I'm kind of slamming my feet down hard. I'm kind of slamming my feet really hard into the ground. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, again, animals. And the vibration on the earth, snakes will feel it and they'll hear it. They'll hear the vibration and they'll scatter because they don't want to be around what's causing that noise. So slamming your feet, kind of pounding it pretty hard, or using hiking sticks and kind of hitting them into the ground as you're walking is very good to do when you're on a hike, so that you're kind of moving the snakes out of your path. Or if they were like alongside the brush over here, they would hear the, they would actually not hear, they would feel the vibration and they'd scatter off. And then something I have on my hiking pack, which is not making any noise right now because I didn't take it out of the bag, is a little bell. And bells are important to have because as I'm walking, it would go ding, 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 and then bears would hear it and then they would leave too. So those are good little tips to have. All right, talk to you guys later.